In my experience, people don't like to admit failure. Whether it's admitting that we've failed at a card game or failed at a New Year's resolution, we don't like to say we weren't good at it. We failed. We messed up. I think part of that is what's happening now in the Archdiocese of Philadelphia. Last Friday, we announced the closure and mergers of many elementary schools as well as some of our high schools. Lots of schools affected, lots of parishes, lots of children and their families having to find new schools, lots of teachers and staff out of work. It's painful. And there's lots of legitimate financial and demographic reasons for why this had to happen. But there's also the reality that as a church, we've failed. We've failed in evangelization. We've failed in drawing a younger generation to an active practice of the faith, to convincing them that faith in God and having the church as an integral part of your life is important. They're not coming to church. They're not enrolling their children in our schools or religious education programs. It's simply not important. We have failed. And once the pain of the reality of closures settles in, hopefully we can admit that. Because once we admit there's a problem, we can do something about it. And we can begin to develop new strategy and the opportunities that we face to draw generations of people to Christ, just as the church has been doing for generations in this country and throughout the world. It's painful to admit that we failed, but we have. But with God's grace, we can begin again, and we will be successful in drawing many souls to Christ.